Hi dear students, today we will start Act 1, Scene 3. Before we start our lessons, I just want to tell you something. In the last video, I asked you to send feedback. Few students had sent their feedback, but still there are many students, those who didn't send their feedback. I think that they might have not watched the video and the class. And many students, I noticed that many students, they don't watch video, and even though they open the link, then they just watch it for 1 minute, then they are going with some other business and other activities. Don't do that even. Watch the video, and if you have any doubts, you can ask me. There are many students, those who regularly ask me doubts and send messages about their doubts and clarifies their doubts. But there are many other students continuously not watching video. So try to watch the video and attend the class, because as I told earlier, this is something very hard, Merchant of Venice. You have to study, you have to prepare very well, you have to watch the video and you have to read the textbook. And if you are waiting for the last moment, then it won't be that much easy for you, and that is reflected in your last unit test also. Many are not getting proper answers. The reason is that they did not watch the video and they just waited for the last moment. So don't do such a kind of foolish things. Just watch the video and go through the text and write down the new vocabularies and the meanings. So now we will start our class. Act 1, Scene 3. Take page number 36. The speciality of this scene. Here the villain is introduced. You might have watched many movies. There, one hero is there, heroine is there, then there is a villain. In this drama also there is a villain, and his name is Shylock, and he is a Jewish money lender. And in this drama, he is the most powerful dramatic figure, and he hates Antonio. Shylock's hatred towards Antonio, that intensifies the drama. That gives more meaning and that gives more strength to this drama. Shylock's hatred towards Antonio. And what may be the reason? The reasons we will discuss in the scene. And in a simple word, we can say that Antonio ridiculed many times Shylock. So that may be the reason for the hatred. And we will see the reasons for the hatred towards Antonio. Before going through this scene, you have to remember about Scene 1, Act 1, Scene 1, the last part. There Antonio says to Bassanio that he is not having money at that right moment, and he is telling to Bassanio to get money from some other money lenders. So here Shylock is a money lender. Bassanio comes to Shylock to get some money to go to Belmont and seek Portia's hand in marriage. So that is the connection between with the first and third scene. There Antonio entrusts Bassanio to get money from some other money lenders. So Bassanio comes to Shylock, the villain. But Shylock doesn't want to give money to Bassanio. The reason is that Bassanio is a friend of Antonio, and Antonio ridiculed Shylock many times. But foreseeing an opportunity to take his revenge on Antonio, he agrees to give the loan on a bond which would allow Shylock to cut off a pound of Antonio's flesh if he fails to repay the loan in time. So in first instance, Shylock was not ready to give the money. Why? Because he was ridiculed by Antonio many times. But later he thought that foresee means see in advance. So here Shylock sees there is an opportunity to take revenge against Antonio. How? When Bassanio fails to repay the amount, then there is a bond that allows Shylock to cut 1 pound of flesh from Antonio's body. So the bond here means that if you go to any bank or any money lender, they won't give you money simply. You have to give some kind of guarantee. So here the bond is the guarantee. If the person is not able to pay, then Shylock can cut 1 pound of flesh. So the same as when we get money from bank, then bank put a demand or a bond is there, if the person is not able to pay back the amount, then the bank can take their property. The same way, Shylock also created a bond. And the bond story is the main plot around which all action in the play takes place. So the bond story, the entire drama that is connected with this scene, especially the bond story. So you have to go through very. So the introduction part, it is the villain is introduced and his name is Shylock, a Jewish moneylender, and he hates Antonio because he was ridiculed by Antonio many times. He doesn't want to give money to Bassanio, but at the same time, Shylock foresees there is a chance to take revenge against Antonio by lending money to Bassanio. How? If Bassanio is not able to pay back the amount on time, then Shylock can take 1 pound of flesh from the Antonio's body. So the bond story is the main theme of the entire play. So now we will start our class. The scene takes place in Venice, a public place. Enter Bassanio and Shylock. Shylock asks, 3,000 ducats. Well, you want 3,000 ducats. Well, and the meaning of ducats, it is a Venetian gold coin. So Shylock asks Bassanio that you want 3,000 ducats. Then Bassanio says, yes, sir, for 3 months. Yes, sir, for 3 months. Then Shylock, for 3 months. Well, oh, is it for 3 months? Well, Bassanio, for the which, as I told you, Antonio shall be bound. And for this, as I told you, Antonio will be a surety for me. Here, bound means act as a surety or guarantor. Earlier in the scene 1, there Antonio says to Bassanio that he can get money from any money lenders in the name of Antonio. So that is the reason Bassanio comes to Shylock and says that Antonio will be the guarantee for the 3,000 ducats coins that you give me. Then Shylock answers, Antonio shall become bound. Well, oh, Antonio will be the surety. Well here means understand. Oh, that's good. If Antonio is the bound or if the Antonio is the surety, then that is good. Then Bassanio says, may you stead me, will you pleasure me, shall I know your answer. May you stead me means will you help me, and will you do me this favor. Will you pleasure me means will you do this favor. May I have your answer. Shall I know your answer. May I get your answer, whether you are going to help me or not. Then Shylock says, 3,000 ducats for 3 months and Antonio bound. Again he repeats that words. It means that Shylock is thinking about that. Then Bassanio, your answer to that. What is your reply to my request? Shylock, Antonio is a good man. Here Bassanio takes the word in its ordinary meaning. That means good person, good in character. But Shylock's meaning that is given in the next dialogue that we will go through. And in a way Shylock says that Antonio is a reliable person. Then Bassanio says, have you heard any imputation to the contrary? Any allegations to the contrary means that he is not. That means, have you heard any allegations that says that Antonio is not a good man? Here Shylock says, oh no, my meaning in saying he is a good man is to have you understand me that he is sufficient. The word sufficient here means financially adequate as surety for the 3,000 ducats. So Shylock says that, no, my intention, my meaning means my intention in telling you that he is a reliable person is to tell you that his surety is enough for me. That is the reason Shylock says that Antonio is a good person, he is a reliable person and his surety is enough for him to grant 3,000 ducats to Bassanio. Yet his means are in supposition. Even though Shylock says that Antonio's surety is enough and that is very reliable, then also Shylock is very doubtful. That is why in this dialogue he says, yet his means. Here, meaning of means, it is resource. Shylock says that the resources of Antonio is in supposition. Supposition means in risk, subject to the risk of business. All the resources of Antonio are in risk. And what is the reason? He explains why he says Antonio's business are in risk. He hath an argosy bound to Tripolis, another to the Indies. I understand, moreover, upon the Rialto, he hath a third at Mexico, a fourth for England, and other ventures he hath squandered abroad. So, in a way, Shylock says that the business of Antonio, it is uselessly scattered abroad. The first one, Antonio has an argosy. Argosy means a merchant ship that is bound to Tripolis. So the detail about the place it is given, you can go through that one. And another to the Indies. So the second ship. And third one, I understand moreover upon Rialto. Rialto is the Venetian Stock Exchange, a place. And that is the place where all the merchants or the business people gather. And from there, Shylock heard that the third one is going to Mexico. And there is a fourth one for England. So 4 merchant ships. These all 4 ships are scattered abroad. That is the reason Shylock says that his resources are in risk. The first ship that is bound to Tripolis, and the second one to Indies, and the third one is already at Mexico, and the fourth one it is going to England. And other ventures he hath, and all other business he has squandered abroad. So all the business of Antonio, that is uselessly scattered abroad. And he continues, but ships are but boats, sailors but men. There be land rats and water rats, water thieves and land thieves, I mean pirates. And then there is the peril of waters, winds and rocks. Here, Shylock explains about the possible dangers that can affect the ship and the business that Antonio has got abroad. And what all are the dangers? But the ships are but boats. The ships are made with the wooden boards, the planks of wood. So at any time it can be destroyed. Sailors but men. The sailors are mortals. Mortals means they can die at any time. And there be land rats and water rats, water thieves and land thieves. There can be an attack from the pirates, the robbers or the thieves. And there is the peril of waters, winds and rocks. All this can cause danger to the ship. And if such a kind of danger happens, means his business will collapse. That is the reason Shylock says that his business, his means are in supposition. The man is notwithstanding sufficient 3,000 ducats. I think I may take his bond. Here, Shylock says that even though there are many dangers, but this man, that is Antonio, he is sufficient enough. I can give you 3,000 ducats. However, there are many dangers. Antonio is very sufficient. So, I can give you 3,000 ducats. I think I may take his bond. Then Bassanio, be assured you may. Rest assured that you may. That means you have to get assured. You should get a surety, a guarantee. Then Shylock says, I will be assured, I may. And that I may be assured, I will bethink me. May I speak with Antonio. Bethink means think it over. So I will think about the surety again and again. I would like to be assured. And in order to do that, I will think it over. So he will be assured, but for that he wanted to think more. And before that he wanted to speak with Antonio. May I speak with Antonio? May I speak to Antonio? Then Bassanio says, if it please you to dine with us, if it pleases you, kindly dine with us. And what is the reaction to that by Shylock? Shylock, yes, to smell pork, to eat of the habitation which your prophet the Nazarite conjured the devil into. I will buy with you, sell with you, talk with you, walk with you, and so following. But I will not eat with you, drink with you, nor pray with you. What news on the Rialto? Who is he comes here? Yes, here means what? For what I have to dine with you? To smell pork. Pork means the pig. Usually the Jewish people, they don't eat meat of pork or the pig. That is forbidden to the Jews. So to eat of the habitation which your prophet the Nazarite conjured the devil into. The habitation means the body of a pig, pig's body. And to which your prophet, here your prophet means Bassanio and Antonio, they are Christians and Shylock is a Jewish person. And your prophet means the Christian's prophet, that is Jesus Christ. So Shylock says that your prophet, that is Jesus Christ. The Nazarite is the other name used to Jesus Christ. And here Shylock says that your prophet, that is Jesus Christ, conjured the devil into the pork. This is a story from the Bible. Once Jesus Christ, when he found a madman, then he ordered the devil inside the madman to enter into the pigs and the herd of pigs. That is the reference he makes here. So we should eat the pork in which your prophet entered the devils. And then he says, I will buy with you, sell with you, talk with you, walk with you, and so following. But I will not eat with you, drink with you, nor pray with you. And here Shylock is ready to do any kind of business with the Christians, Bassanio and Antonio. But he is not ready to eat with them, and he is not ready to drink with them, and he is not ready to pray with them. So here we can find out a kind of religious or the racial discrimination. So he is ready to do any kind of business, buy with you, sell with you, talk with you, walk with you, and so following. But he is not ready to eat, drink, and pray with them. What news on Rialto? Who is he? Comes here. So he is asking, what are the news from Rialto and who is that comes? So I hope that you understood all these things. We will discuss the rest of the scene in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.